So I wanted to do a little video on instant gratification and long-term goals. We've touched on this a little bit in the past, right? So I've had some discussions and I've talked with different members, and one of the things that I'm seeing sometimes is members that maybe over the course of 2 or 3 weeks have lost 1.5 pounds or 2 pounds. Um, if you can lose 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds every week for 4 weeks, you're looking at 6 pounds, 8 pounds. If you can do that for 3 months, you're looking at 24 to what? 18 to 24 pounds, right? So, and that should be coming from fat loss. The majority of people, though, are so used to instant gratification. I have to have it now. I need a shortcut. I need a fast fix, that they don't like the slow grind. They don't like progress. It's not that they don't like progress. They want faster progress. They demand faster progress. And unfortunately, it doesn't really happen with a lot of stuff that we do, right? If you think about getting stronger, right, you don't come in on day one and back squat 45 pounds and then 3 weeks later back squat 450 pounds. It just doesn't happen that way. There's a saying, strength takes a lifetime to build. Same thing with, hey, I want to get a bar muscle up. Well, can you do a strict pull-up? Can you do a kipping pull-up? Can you do a chest bar pull-up? A lot of times people want to skip progressions and forget that there's layers to everything that we do. Progress is progress nonetheless. So if you are, slowly adding 5 or 10 pounds to your back squat, your 2K row is coming down by 5 or 10 seconds each time we do it. You are able to drop 2 pounds of body fat over the course of 2 or 3 weeks. That's progress. That's still absolute progress. And you should be happy with progress, right? If you're regressing and you're gaining 2 or 3 pounds of fat per couple weeks, if your back squat is going down 20 pounds every week, then there's a major issue. But a lot of times in today's society, people want that fast fix. They have to have it. And that's why things like, instant results or 21 days. I don't like putting timelines on things because guess what? Everybody's going to be a little bit different. There's no perfect solution for anybody, right? We're all individuals. So what might work perfect for me might not work as fast for the person next to me. And what works for me might work even faster for the person behind me. But the big thing is at the end of the day, you have to be consistent. I don't care what the endeavor is. I don't care what the project is. Changing body composition doesn't happen overnight. Just like you didn't go from a body composition that you like to one that you can't stand anymore overnight. It was probably over 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year. Same thing. You're not going to build strength over 2 weeks. It has to be a slow, consistent grind. So get out of the mindset of it has to be fast, it has to be easy. It's not. We've talked about this a lot. You have to be dedicated to what you're trying to do, and you have to stick with it, and you have to be consistent. And the other part is if you don't make any changes, it will not happen, right? So if every time you come in, think about this, every time you come in and you back squat 45 pounds, you're going to be really good at back squatting 45 pounds. Over time, you should be trying to put some more weight in that bar and make a change. If your nutrition is piss poor and you refuse to change it, or you change it very little and you're not consistent, then you cannot be upset with lackluster results. It's not magic or anything crazy. You have to make changes. You have to be consistent with it, and over time it'll produce a result. But unfortunately, there's no magic cure of go to bed tonight and wake up tomorrow with 8 pounds less body fat. It just doesn't happen that way. You can't go to bed running a 12-minute mile and then wake up the next day and run an 8-minute mile. It's a slow grind. But the nice thing about that is that there's very few things, at least in my opinion, that are as rewarding as setting a goal and working day in and day out to get to that goal. That's a very rewarding feeling. That's not instant gratification. That's a long process, and that's something to be proud of. So again, if you're one of those people that, are upset about only losing 1.5 pounds, or, you're only making small progress, that's progress nonetheless. So keep grinding, keep working, stay focused. If you have questions, ask your coaches, guys. We want you to succeed. So keep that stuff in mind, that generally quick fixes and fast results, generally snake oil. All right, guys, have a great day.